have a lot of unique things in America, like not having paid family leave and not having health care from the cradle to the grave. A lot of things that we're told as kids, it's the greatest country in the world. And you get older and you're like, well, other countries treat their people better. Maybe that should be the standard for defining we're the greatest country in the world. So from what you just said, are you suggesting you support some kind of means testing for student loan debt forgiveness, that if you're have a certain income level, there's no forgiveness, and it just helps people who are working class and lower income?
It helps people if you're working class and middle class.
Right.
I mean, obviously, at a certain point, we can debate whether it's 250,000 or 400,000 or a certain amount of wealth. If you've gone and you've gone to a tech company or things that you've done well, fine. I don't think that those folks need their student loans from private universities paid back. But for most people, what we're dealing with is student loans of people who are working class, middle class, who can't buy a house, can't start a family, and that all should be forgiven up to $50,000. The Warren proposal, I think, is under $125,000, forgive up to $50,000, and that seems to me a perfectly reasonable thing to do.
Okay, and is there any, there was some debate, does President Biden have the power via executive order? And I know that he was saying in the past he would prefer Congress to give him legislation to sign as opposed to executive order. But to be clear, because in that letter, it says very black and white, is there any dispute that the president has the power to waive student loan debt that's from the federal government?
Well, here's the issue, Dean. They already have said you don't have to pay, or you can delay on paying the interest. So if they have the power to do that, then why don't they have the power to do that with the actual debt itself? The second point is, don't you want a situation where the Republican Party really is going and taking this to the Supreme Court, saying, we don't like what Biden has done, we want to sue so that people still have to pay student debt? I mean, fine, let the Republicans be the party that's suing you, so you still have to be in debt. So I don't see any political downside from the president doing this.